Hi, Scorpios. This is Kathy. Welcome to my channel, Kathy Mamolen, Psychic Medium. Welcome to a general reading for Scorpios for October 2022. Let's see what Spirit has for you. For those of you that are new to my channel, I will put your timeless love reading playlist in the description below. Lots of love readings on my channel. This is a general reading. Any messages that Spirit has for us? I am a psychic medium. This will be a channeled message. I pulled out all of my, not all of them, because I have a big deck collection. I pulled out some of my favorite fall decks and a couple of new fall decks for this reading. I'll be using my fall decks throughout the next month. And I love tapping into my fall decks, my Halloween decks. So let's see what Spirit has for us. Spirit, I'm here with my Scorpios. Let's see what you have for them. Any guided messages you have for the month ahead, things that are happening, things to think about. I'm listening for you now. I have winds of change. Your surroundings will undergo a transition. Okay, so maybe some of you are planning a move. Maybe some of you are looking into even just shuffling some things around within your own home. Maybe we're doing some renovation, decorating, buying some new things. But maybe we're going through a emotional transition, Spirit just said. You know, like we're moving in the right direction towards something else. A mystic circle, your abilities will be enhanced. Tap into your own intuitive abilities this month. I love that. You know, maybe you feel closer to your intuition, your inner circle, your spirit guide, something like that. Tap into your own intuition. I love that. Your own abilities will be heightened. Let's get some cards. One more. I got lots of jumpers over here. And I've got the Queen, love and prosperity. You are a queen this month. Look at you. I love how these cards kind of match. I mean, the colors match my display. I have to throw that in there. Love and prosperity. Who doesn't want that this month, right? I mean, look at you. You're a queen. You're a goddess. So let's see what Spirit has for you. This is I will mention the decks as I go, so that if you're interested in the names of the decks, the ones at least that are jumping out at me. But this is the Haunted House Tarot. So we're going to start with the Haunted House. Let's see what the Haunted House Tarot has to say. I have a Knight of Swords. Look at you. Knight of Swords. Like, I don't know, fighting that it's coming into me. It's like I'm not giving up and I'm fighting through a storm. So maybe this sense of the winds of change, maybe I'm fighting my way through something. I have a temperance. Look at this. This balancing. I love this kind of, we balance each other. So there could be somebody in your life that you're feeling this strong connection to, that you feel like they balance you. I have an Emperor. Okay. I have an Emperor and I have a Five of Pentacles. I do feel like I have a little bit of a battle. Not bad, but it could be like, I'm just trying to push through things like my bills, my finances, my debt. I'm trying to get my arms around that area of my life. Maybe I'm tired of struggling. Maybe your bills are fine, but you just have this kind of gut feeling like I feel like I'm always struggling no matter how hard I try. But trust the sense that you're a queen and that you can accomplish anything. You're an Emperor and you have a temperance. Like maybe you just need to put it in perspective. Like, sometimes we have especially if you tend to worry, you have a tendency to say, I'm just worried about things. Like everything could be perfectly fine, but you just have a tendency to worry the worst. So if you have a tendency to worry, I'm going to say just focus on the fact that you're an Emperor and you have control and that you're building upon something. And whatever this kind of energy is, it's probably going to shift. There's a Justice card. Okay. And I have a high priestess. There's your intuition jumping out at you again. The justice card, it could be a connection. I mean, I have the sense of the balance and the temperance. It could be your relationship that, you want things a little bit more equal. You want it to be a little bit more fair. Maybe we are struggling a little bit for some of you if you're in a relationship. Maybe if you're in a marriage, you have been trying to find things that make it a little bit easier on you both, something like that. But nothing's jumping out at me yet as far as something being that I have to worry about. Right now, I want you to be a queen. I want you to be an emperor. You're pushing through this whatever episode it is. We all have things that hit us, whether it's my car broke down to, a medical issue to, things hit us in life. And I just feel like you're just going to push through it, whatever's happening. Goal setting. Look at you. You're right on target. You're strong. I mean, you are definitely in your power with that card. I mean, you are setting some kind of goals. Maybe you set some goals at the beginning of the year and you're starting to feel like you achieved them. Best case scenario, you're coming in out of the rain. Now it's interesting because I have this like lightning bolt and both of these cards. So it's almost like even when I'm struck by something that I didn't expect, I'm still figuring she's kind of dancing, right? It's like she's dancing in the rain. She's got her umbrella. Nothing is going to hold her back in this kind of storm. So part of me feels like, I'm going to weather whatever storm spirit gives me right now, is how that just came into me. Like I'm just going to focus on the best case scenario. I'm going to focus on the other side. I'm going to get through this, whatever it is, and it's all about our attitude. When things hit our plate that are difficult, Scorpios, it's all about how we handle it. We can either freak out or we can just kind of get our arms around it, put out the fires and move on, so it's hard, but our attitude has a lot to do with it. This is the Trick or Treat Tarot. This is a new deck for me this week. I just opened it up. It is a mass market deck by Barbara Moore. It's really cute. It's little trick-or-treaters, and it's just a cute little reading deck. It's a very easy deck to read. There's the Emperor again. So you're the Emperor twice today already. So you're strong, okay? Like you're determined, you're pushing forward. And, one has a sword, one has a rifle. Maybe you do feel like you're battling for everything that you have in your life right now. Maybe you feel like I'm just, I have to fight for everything I want, or everything is, hard right now, but that's okay. My emperor doesn't give up. My emperor's, people look up to my emperor, and you can see they're like following the emperor down the street. Even the dog is following the emperor. So if you're trying to build upon something, if you're trying to set goals and reach goals, and, it's people are following you or they're listening to you. Maybe there's something along those lines. Let's see. The Six of Pentacles, lots of give and take going on around you. I don't know. I want to be giving. I want to be more open is how that came into me. And then I have a Six of Wands. Yeah, I'm an Emperor. You've got some kind of, this whole like I'm on target. I'm on target. I want to hit this goal. I want to be in my power. Like maybe there's something you're really working towards. And then the sense of like success. Like I'm proud of the accomplishments that I've made. I'm sitting high on my horse, like, look at you. It's like, I'm proud of what I'm doing, and everybody's cheering you on. It's interesting because either people are following you, or the Six of Wands is always the sense of like you're being marched in a parade and everybody's cheering you on and proud of you and looking up to you. So something that you're doing, believe it or not, you might not believe it, but there could be people that are following you, especially people who do things like, you have your own business, or you're an influencer of some kind, or even your social media. Like there may be, you may think, well, nobody sees any of my posts or watches any of my things, but there are people following you, or there may be a lot of people following you and listening to you. So that I guess I want you to be proud of, because I feel like whatever you have to say, they're listening. That's good. This is a cute little deck. It's got little bats and pumpkins and witches on the back. It's more of a shadow deck, but I think it's pretty for this season. And I pulled it out today just to see what messages Spirit had. Scrying, trusting your intuition. Now, we had a couple of things already saying your intuition is a little bit more heightened this month. Literally like seeing into my crystal ball, right? Like if I could see into my future. And Spirit sends you those messages. Right now, it's very much this sense of, people are watching you, they're listening to you, they're admiring you for maybe something that you are teaching them or you're offering to them. So that's nice. Look at these hidden talents. Look inside of you for hidden talents. All right. Tap into some of your strengths, tap into some of your abilities this month, kind of get your arms around that. Now that cardinal is coming into me because I am a medium, that there could be somebody in the spirit world that is reminding you of how talented you are. Maybe there was somebody that has passed that always told you you were amazing, or you were talented, you were always artistic, or, something about you that, my mother, my grandmother, my grandfather, somebody in my life that always said that that's what they admired about me, so maybe you'll see a cardinal will remind you of a lost loved one, something like that this month. Trust your intuition. I love that. Who doesn't want that? Tap into that intuition. This is the Black Cat Tarot. I have a black cat named Prince. I adopted him. I am a psychic with a black cat. That is my running joke. So this is such a cute little deck. Let's see what their messages are from this deck. Right now, Spirit is kind of saying, tap into your intuition, your own talents, kind of allow that to come to the surface is how I feel. Yeah, look at this. I mean, the magician, right? That everything about the magician is your talents. It's this, you have a little bit of everything with the magician, right? And what you do is you kind of pick and choose areas of your life that are your strengths, and you kind of can show them off and create your own magic, right? So that is gorgeous. You're a King of Cups. I have beautiful unconditional love. I'm giving love. I feel strong. I may be surrounded by somebody in my life that's giving me that love, and I'm just feeling it. And I have a 7 of Pentacles. I'm growing. Look at all these leaves and these pentacles, all these little leaves wrapping around that tree. That is so cute. Just this sense of, oh, look at even look at the tree even has like a profile of a face. I never, I look at these cards, and every time I see these cards, I see something new. Look at the profile of that tree and how that tree is literally handing you that pentacle. I have to tell you, something is going on around you with tap into your talents, and you're going to be handed this pentacle, this abundance, this reward. So I feel like maybe you're just coming, sometimes you just feel like, I finally have figured it out. I finally have figured out what I'm really good at. And I finally figured out how I can, succeed at this, and I can create more abundance. I can manifest more abundance. Something like that is going on around you. But I do love, I love these cards. My Scorpio, the Magician and the 7 of Pentacles is definitely the message of your reading, because you have this ability to create this abundance. It's literally being handed to you in that 7 of Pentacles. Maybe some of the seeds that you've been planting or things that you've been working on for a long time have finally come to fruition, and you're really starting to feel the benefits of all of those efforts. So this is going to be a great month of abundance for you. How beautiful, my Scorpios, a great month of abundance. This is the Everyday Witch Oracle deck and Tarot card deck. And this is one of my favorite Halloween decks. They're just so charming. They're so easy to read. And I just love the images. I've got prayers and wishes, like make a wish. Here's your wishing well, drop a penny inside of it. What is it that you're wishing? Look at that bright sun jumping out at me back there. The sense of like the sun is coming out. So even if you were struggling earlier in the month where I felt like something hit you, that Five of Pentacles, I changed my attitude, I pushed through. You know, this sense of things getting better, this sense of things always getting better around you, something like that. Inspiration and courage. Look at this again, this crystal globe, your intuition. Maybe spirit is saying, you know, have the courage to connect, have the courage to reach into your own intuition and draw upon it and call upon us, spirit just said. How gorgeous. All right, one more of these, and I have a change in progress. Like, look at, you know, look at the cat holding on for dear life, and he's smiling. So somehow you made it through the rapids, and the cat's like, do I need to still hold on? And he's like, no, we're fine. We made it to the shore, right? Like, we made it. We made it over the waterfall. And, you know, like, look at even the sail, I mean, I guess it's a sailboat of some kind, some raft. It's got all these holes in it. Like, it was a tough trip. He's smiling. We've made it to the shore, and look at it on the shore. It's got like all these little sparkles. Like, you know what? We made it to the shore. We got through some kind of tough times. We weathered the storm. You know, we made it over the falls, you know, however you want to say it. But I feel like you're putting something that was difficult behind you. And I love when that happens. I love when you feel like you've gotten over something that was very challenging in your life, because it just, you know, you just feel like you're on the other side and things are only going to get better, right? A Nine of Wands, okay? Nine of Wands, Nine of Swords. There's the worrying. Some of you have a tendency to worry, okay? We all do, but we can only worry about things that are real, that are in front of us. When we worry about something that hasn't happened yet, you know, that always hurts us. So be much aware of, you know, am I worrying for something for worrying's sake, or is it something real? Take that moment in time with the Hanged Man and kind of regroup and ask yourself, like, where are these fears and worries coming from? And can I change my attitude? Can I change my direction with my page? Can I open myself up to, I'm on a new journey and I've got some new skills, new things to learn, and I'm moving forward. So I feel like you've survived something. You have, you've gotten through the worst of it, is how it just came in. Let's get a final message. This is going to be a great month. I've got some abundance flowing into me. I'm on the other side of something, whatever it is, whatever that means to you. You're on the other side. Six of Wands. There's the celebration. There's the celebration. And there's also that sense of everybody looking up to you. Okay. People are proud of you. They're happy for you. They're looking up for you and they're cheering you on. I love that. Eight of Wands, change of direction, right? Like, I had this shift in direction. I could have been swallowed up by that tornado, but I wasn't. Spirit had a different plan for me, and all is working out, is how it's coming in. There's the Emperor. You had a lot of Emperor energy today. You are an Emperor. And even this little map is jumping out at me now, this sense of map of my future, new direction. The dog is content. I'm sitting on my throne. I feel secure. So there's something that has happened that shifted in you recently. that you feel more in control of everything that's going on around you. And you should be really proud of that. You should be really proud of that. And you've got this kind of roadmap ahead of you. Maybe you already know what you need to do next. So, my Scorpios, you've got a great month ahead of you. You got lots of abundance coming. Make a wish. I love that. Make a wish. I feel like some of your dreams are really starting to come true. How beautiful. I want to thank Spirit for this reading today.